Hi, welcome to this new video. I have created this video to show the very first version of the second project, which is named Business Process Modeling tool. As you can see, I have named this folder as a BPM project, which is from the abbreviation of Business Process Modeling. First of all, I'm going to show that it's working, how it's working. So I'm going to the Google Chrome browsers, and since I'm testing this on my local host, here you can see there is a very similar screen as mentioned in your project description. On the left side of the screen, you can see there is a very structured tool pane, and there's all kinds of icons which is named as a tool. And if you click one, by the way, this is the layer for drag and dropping these tool icons. Maybe the first layer, you can expand and maximize and minimize like this. So in order to create the first layer, you first create a first lane by pressing the lane icon, and just simply I am going to add a rectangle. Again, I'm going to add a ellipse, and what, maybe this icon, and maybe a process icon. Okay, and if you hover the mouse icon, then you can see there is an option, there is a point to start a line from one element, from one item to the next item. And if you just you can see there is a change option, like drag line from one item to the second item. Sorry, like this, and then you can keep going in this way. And what if you are going to drag the second item? Then yes, you can see there is a new line connection from the second item to the fourth item, and you can expand and collapse by clicking the plus sign button on the left side of this plane. And this is the first layer, and I'm going to add a new layer to show the link from between layers. And let's repeat the same process by adding a new element in this way. Add a user input, and all of these items can be customized based on your purpose. Maybe if you provide me some with a customize the icons images, then I can replace all of these images based on your request, so that you can symbolize all of these items by based on your request. And here again, I can do the same process. I can do the links all of it between those between these items. And from the first lane, let's create a new link to the second item in this way. Yes, and like this. If you collapse, there is still, you can see there is still lines remained in lines between those two layers are still remaining. But the problem here is which needed to resolve. If I collapse this first layer, then this should go up to remove to eliminate this blank area, and I'm still working on it, and will be updated shortly. So let's just forget that point for this now, for this time. This is to show the work done so far and the mainstream of this project. And so you can do the same operation. You can repeat the same operation, and maybe you can expand this plane, this layer, as much as you want. Maybe you can drag and scroll down, then you can expand the height of this plane. And also you can grab the right side of this plane and scroll right, drag to the right, then you can see the plane is expanding to the right, the width. So you can change it, the size of this plane as you want, and maybe this is all the same. By the way, if you are going to add a label for each item, then you can use this text icon. So let's go to the first one. Maybe this is the item 1, maybe, and you can do the same operation. Maybe this is still needs to be touched. This is process tool, and this is maybe process 3. You can do this operation by repeating the same thing like this. You can put it on every item, on every plane, so there is no limitation. Maybe this is just demo label, maybe. There is also an option to drag and draw line for this text label too. I think in this way you can, by the way, maybe you can sorry. Maybe you can drag and drop from the first layer element to the third layer element, like in this way. I think this is still pretty basic, but it implemented all, maybe almost all the features mentioned in your Google Docs. So I just create this demo video to let you know what I have done so far in this way. So you can see there is this line is bended to maybe to match your requirement, maybe from here to here. Then also there is a new bended line like this, and you can add a label. This is demo process maybe 4. In this way you can create all the items and layers as many as you want, and you can also create links between those layers and between items on every layer, so there is no limitation. Still it needs some polishing and finalizing this whole features, and there still needs some bug fixing, but I think this is maybe matching to almost all of the features in your Google Docs, so I just created this video. Let's get back to the source code. Here you can see there is source code which named the BPM project. So this is just an abbreviation of a business process modeling project. I just drag and drop to the Sublime text editor, so you can see there is a structure, and since this is the very big and complicated project, and it seems just that there are much more files and much more complicated structure compared to the previous one, but it's not it has no problem at all, I think. And here we have a JS folder which has several kinds of JS files with BPM draw.js. This is draw all the items on the editor, on the tool, and this is for showing the menu. Here you can see, as you can see, there is a menu on the top side, on the top bar, on the navigation bar, but I just I still didn't add any option to the toolbar, so I'm going to add it right away. And all the same. By the way, this is just a custom made a library for this project. And there is sidebar, toolbar, and this is just for drawing UI. And there is a model image. This is the location where all the icons images are placed. So if you are going to change these icon images with your own items, you can just simply copy those items and place in this folder. And also here you can see there is an option to embed those items into this tool. There's our URIs to those item folders, icon folders. So you can simply just change the name of icons you're going to implement. This is just pretty basic and not so much difficult. And this is just a styling text, not that difficult, not that complicated. And this is also another JS folders, JS files to support this all functionalities. And this is just I just add these images for future use. Minimize, maximize. There's a minimize, maximize plus button, minimize plus button, minus button, cross button. This is all just for maybe some kind of assets for this project. I think that's all for this project. I'd like to check this video, and please get back to me with your feedback so that I can move forward. Again, thank you for watching this video. I'm looking forward to your message.